In Yoga Nidra, we practice sankalpa, which is like planting a seed. Sankalpa means a quality of deep resolve, a powerful intention. And one way of practicing sankalpa is to cast your awareness way into the future, all the way to the end point of your life. See yourself as an elderly man or elderly woman in the last few weeks or perhaps the last days of your life. If you were on your deathbed about to close your eyes, what would you like to be able to say about how you lived your life? And what might the people around you be saying about who you are and how you lived your life? And from the 2020 hindsight that often comes with age and experience, looking back through the wisdom of your own eyes, see yourself now at this age, at this particular juncture point in your life, this moment in your life. What would that wise one want for me right now? So this very deep, heartfelt desire forms the first intention, which we call sankalpa in Yoga Nidra. Let this spontaneously emerge. Your sankalpa taking shape with words that represent your deepest longing for your life. And state your sankalpa 3 times with a depth of feeling expressed in the present tense. How would it be if you were living this sankalpa right now, already a fact of reality? Once you've repeated it 3 times, give thanks and let it go. Allow all your senses to be wide open. Mouth and tasting. Ears and hearing. Nose and smelling. Eyes and seeing. The tactile sensation of your entire body. And the tactile feeling of space all around your body. Take your time, allowing all sensory perceptions to blossom fully into awareness. And sense your surroundings, the entire room around you. The feeling of air caressing your skin. The resonance of sound reverberating through the whole body. Colors and images arising within your eyes and vision. Surfaces supporting the weight of your body. Allow each perception to come to you, feeling yourself as an openness of receptivity. Sensing floor, walls, ceiling, and the space beyond. Feel the body breathing itself, letting go of controlling or manipulating the breath in any way. Set the breath free to be as it is, and simply feel the movement of air into and out of the body as a flow of pure sensation. Sense the touch of breath inside the nostrils, and the touch of breath inside the throat. Sense the chest and belly gently softening and expanding as you breathe in, and gently falling as you breathe out. Experience the body now as pure sensation. Attention feels the inside of the mouth, base of the tongue, center of the tongue, all the taste buds along the surface of the tongue, the underside of the tongue, sensations along the gums, upper and lower, and rows of teeth, upper and lower. Jaws, upper and lower. Liquid sensations inside the mouth. Lips, upper and lower. Cheeks and cheekbones. chin, sensation flows from inside the mouth and throat to the ears and both earlobes. Nostrils and tip of nose. Bridge of nose and both eyes. Eyelids and eyelashes. Eyebrows and space between the eyebrows. Attention saturates the temples, forehead, scalp, top of head, and back of skull. Attention flows down through the neck into the shoulders. Not trying to relax, just perceiving sensation. Relaxation arrives spontaneously when we learn to meet and welcome each sensation just as it is. Shoulders and upper arms. Elbows and forearms. Wrists pulsing with sensation. Palms of hands and backs of hands. Chest and upper back. Solar plexus and middle back. Belly and low back. Hips and pelvis. Awareness saturating low into the body. Thighs. Knees. And lower legs. Ankles. Heels. Soles of feet. Tops of feet. Big toes. Little toes. And all the toes in between. Feel the whole body at once. Feel the whole body and the space occupied by the body. Body and space. Feel the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relationship to the floor. Feel the subtle points between the body and the floor. the meeting points between the back of the head and the floor, the meeting points between the shoulder blades and the floor, the meeting points between the elbows and the floor, planes of contact between the back of the hands and the floor, the buttocks and the floor, calves and the floor, the heels and the floor, awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor, the sensation of all points evenly, simultaneously. Now switch your attention to the eyelids and the narrow meeting line between upper and lower eyelids. Centering attention on the meeting point between the upper and lower lips. Now allow awareness to infuse the spaces and hollows of the body. Awareness infusing the hollow space of the mouth. Hollow space through the tongue. Hollow space of the throat. The hollows of the nose and cheeks. Hollow space inside the ear canals and the outer folds of each ear. The hollow space in which the eyes float. The space of the brain cavity. Space behind the back of the neck. The hollows of the armpits. Elbows. Palms of hands full of hollow space. Back up to the elbows. The hollows of the armpits and the base of the throat. Feel the hollow space in the chest. The hollow of the upper back. The hollow of the middle back. and the hollow of the solar plexus, the hollow spaces in the abdomen, the hollow spaces in the low back, the hollow of the sacrum, pelvis, hollows in the hips, knees, and the hollows of the soles of feet. Join all these hollow spaces together as a whole feeling, allowing this global feeling of space to unfold completely. Sensing the feeling of space in all directions, around and within the body. The body feeling penetrating space. The space feeling saturating the body. Gently bring attention into the left nostril, feeling the air entering and leaving the left nostril. You are, of course, breathing through both nostrils, but the focus of your attention is totally absorbed in the left nostril. Now bring attention to the right nostril. Again, breathing through both nostrils, but attention is absorbed in sensation in just the right nostril. Feeling the flow of air moving in and out of the right nostril. Now move your attention back to the left nostril and expand your attention so that you are aware of the whole left side of your body. Sensation that is the left side of the body from head to fingertips to toes, front and back. Sensing only the left side of the body while breathing through the left nostril. Shift your attention back to the right nostril, expanding attention so that you're aware of the entire right side of the body. Sensation saturating the right side from head to fingertips to toes, front and back, inside and out. Sensing just the right side of the body while breathing through the right nostril. Now begin to alternate your attention from one nostril and one side of the body to the opposite nostril and opposite side of the body. At the top of each inhalation, while gently retaining the breath, allow all of the sensations to shift across the midline of the body into the opposite side of body and nostril. And then exhaling, sense this new nostril and new side of the body, going back and forth at your own breathing pace and command. Give up looking with the physical eyes. Give up thinking. Simply feeling sensation, first in one nostril and one side of the body, and then the other nostril and other side of the body. And when you're ready, at the top of an inhalation, after pausing the breath very briefly, shift your attention back into both nostrils. Sense the entire body simultaneously as you breathe out. The entire body breathing itself naturally, effortlessly. Both sides of the body being breathed. Now bring your awareness to a sensation or a feeling of warmth or heat in one part or maybe all parts of the body. Give your attention to the sensation of warmth or heat and let it amplify, let it expand. Now shift your attention to the opposite, a sensation of coolness or cold in some or all parts of the body. Give your attention to the sensation of coolness or cold and let it amplify, let it expand. Go back to the sensation of warmth or heat, like you're cocooned in warmth or wrapped in warmth. Back to the sensation of coolness or cold, as though you're enveloped in coolness, wrapped in cold. Alternate your attention between warm and cool, hot and cold, feeling them as pure sensation. And then feel both simultaneously. Do not try to think about this, just feel. Hot and cold at the same time. Warm and cool at the same time. Feeling heat and cold dissolving into each other. Feel this quality or flavor of awareness that is holding this experience. Don't try to think it, feel it. Who or what is it that is aware? Now set your attention free to the feeling of just being, the sweetness of freedom, the feeling you have when you know all your chores are done, nothing you need to do. Nothing you need to get or know that you don't already know. Know where you need to be. Unconstricted and unbound by time and space. Timeless and spacious. Everything perfect just as it is. Fall back into pure awareness as though you could fall back into it like a soft hammock on a summer's day. And feel awareness like the clear blue backdrop of the sky behind changing, shifting clouds. Resting awareness on the part of you that is not fleeting, the part of you that remains always steady. Now rest awareness on the space in front of your closed eyes. Inner space. And be aware of simply being. Without thinking, without judging, without analyzing. Repeat your sankalpa 3 times, the gift of self-blessing that you offered yourself at the start of the practice. Revisit that now. Repeat it 3 times and then give thanks and let it go, trusting that it will reverberate into the rest of your life. Sense your whole body, the room that surrounds you, and the feeling of gently transitioning, following this continuity of consciousness back into the everyday world of waking life. Awake, aware, open and luminous, full of energy. Thank you for taking the time to practice Yoga Nidra.